Hello everyone, my name's Griphons and this is some more Stellaris Federations playing as the Democratic Griffin states. And here's our beautiful ring world with its simulated cloud cover. That is, of course I get that it's static clouds in the sense that it's just the graphics, but they are moving, which is an interesting side tidbit, I suppose. Anyway, we sealed off our own expansion and are currently looking into the Infinity Machine, or well, as soon as we have a scientist who can do that, we will be looking into the Infinity Machine. But until then, not much yet else except doing a little bit more expansion stuff, I suppose.
We have detected an anomaly.
We briefly detected some unusual energy readings emanating from this moon. It might have been a glitch in our systems, or it could be a sign of something more. Let's check it out. That's 3,000. Ooh, that's a very big group of space amoebas, right? The crater on asteroid exhibits long, irregular marks imprinted into the relatively soft upper layers of the asteroid. Science Officer Ripi Lamasu has recovered some interesting, unexpected wreckage from the edges of the depression. Wheeled vehicles, seemingly personal transports rather than research craft. The crew of the Laughing Lapoo speculate that the crater may once have been used for sport, with some alien species pitting their personal locomotion devices against each other in tests of mechanical strength or speed in near zero G. That is not bad. Let's send you to another space.
Knowledge
actually.
is the key to the universe.
Send you there. What do we have? Survey speed and automatic exploration unlocked. And let's just get the improved reactor boosters. We still have plenty of jobs available here. I think I can actually move one more person to research. I want to be safe with our food and consumer goods output. So let's move one person over. And let's actually open up an extra job for the next person to come in to the planet instead. We will have enough food with the same amount of people, just making sure that we don't do it too crazily. Anyway, the magnetic field of Bitrees 1A experienced a complete reversal while it was being observed by the breeze-blown Anak. This rare event has interchanged the positions of the moon's magnetic poles. Fortunately, it was all recorded by the sensors of our ship, providing our scientists with a lot of valuable data. And since it's safe, quote unquote, I can take some time building mining stations and expanding that way. Our base has finished construction. This was going to be my trade
System survey concluded.
To collect trade in a large area around it. We have an election going on. Currently, our ruler, Urukin Arkan, is the most likely one to be elected. But Lapoa Nawa is also very high. Oh, I really don't want Lapoa Nawa to get it now, though. Oh. Next election. Oh, interesting. Oh no, they have been elected. Bastards. District's mandate fulfilled, so we get a bonus to unity. For the next election, same people, but yeah. Lapoa Nawa has been elected our new leader, which means that our first level 5 scientist just got taken away from us as well.
We have detected an anomaly.
Did we? And that's the thing, that was, I think, our first ruler, and for some reason they decided to be... I will accept you into the Federation. The question is, will you be accepted by our allies? No, you don't. Which is still surprising, to say the least. Both of these are almost leveled up. Where are you? Oh, you are... In that case, I'm gonna send them over and send this science ship to Gargantua, so I can just move a scientist over there immediately.
Concluded.
Once they have the level they need. Yeah, the thing is, they're level 4. They have archaeology, which means I can easily use them to excavate some dig sites.
Research concluded.
We've improved our strikecraft. Oh, I want all 3 of these really badly. I'll take the powered exoskeletons first because that is economy, and economy is very important. Let's go back to Salax. Build me first the research station and then the mining stations. I want more research, basically.
We are being hailed.
Migration treaty with the Fax Klanga Trade Union. I'm sorry, I had to sneeze there, so I muted the mic. We've established communication with the Chaskaran Hive. We are delighted to meet them. These people have overwhelming fleet power. Oh, wait. This is a trade league. I will accept a trade... No, that's a migration union. That's... Oh, do you like us? They're neutral. They are not a devouring swarm. That's good. Let's start improving our relations a little bit. They did grow another scientist there, I suppose. I mean, I could build a building, but what do I want to build right now, right?
Completed.
Yes. Our trade hub is done. It sends it through Spyrum. It's only collecting 13 right now.
Hailed.
Ask for association status. I am very much in favor of that. Voted to offer.
System
Good.
survey concluded.
They are still not there yet. 4 out of 6. They need 12, 17 more planets, I think. Maybe they have a few more
Knowledge
modifiers for experience gain, but normally you get 10 for each planet.
Completed.
Let's do global energy management. We've briefly detected some unusual energy readings emanating from this moon. Might have been a glitch in our systems, or it could be a sign of something more. Naval capacity. Ooh, I like both of these, but I will take habitability. Makes all of our planets that little bit better by letting people be more effective on them, and it costs us less upkeep as well. Okay, the Federation. Well, I will take it, not because we are already in a Federation, but also for the simple fact that it gets us an extra envoy we can send to someone. We already have an envoy here. They are improving our relations. I will probably improve theirs as well. Autocracy, Hive, Fexklang, and yeah, they're close by. I would like to keep friends with them. And that goes up pretty well now. While approaching Etzeron 7A, the Stormy Nereid suddenly received a glancing hit by several passing mass driver rounds. The projectiles were billions of years old, and based on their trajectory, they appear to be stray rounds fired from a neighboring galaxy. After missing their intended target, they continued on their journey for untold millennia. Until today, the rounds we have recovered are of an advanced design, despite their incredible age. We've got the exoskeletons. Let's get star holds for better star bases. You're still at 7. Now, usually this is always an interesting event, so this one always requires some thinking if you want to do it. The alien specimen procurement. The director of the Museum of Exobiology on Griphonia has issued a request for the procurement of several live alien specimens. These creatures were spotted on surveyed habitable worlds, but they are difficult to capture. It will require the full resources of a science ship for a lengthy period of time. Now, this will spawn 7 projects in randomly explored territory, but that includes territory that is inside the borders of aliens. We have a huge advantage here in that all the empires we've met so far are friendly towards us. I mean, we are friendly towards everyone, but they're also friendly back, which means none of them have closed their borders. So if, and I'm going to take this,
Situation
these
log has
spawn
been
inside
updated.
their borders, they will not be unavailable for us. And here you can see there's only one, and that's not even in our current borders, that's just in what our borders could become soon. There's 2 to our southern neighbors, 1 in our north, 1 in our near east, and 2 in our far eastern neighbors. There might actually be empires in between that won't allow us through, which would really suck. But you know what, Ripi Lamasu, you can get there, so I'm going to send you to research some of these projects, at least these 4. We'll see what else happens after that. And I think stop tracking them for the time being, so otherwise we will have the flashing on the map all the time, which can be frustrating to say the least.
Construction completed.
We haven't built any star bases in a while, so our influence is slowly stacking up.
We are being hailed.
The United Ildar now also want to join our federation, and they also get
System
voted
survey
down.
concluded.
Apparently these people hate everyone. This empire is interested in closer relations with us. They are improving our relations. Why is it dropping? Oh, because voted down our proposal. So our opinion of them is actually
System survey
dropping.
concluded.
Now, you know what, Daggerfon, you keep not wanting to expand the Federation, and even though we're already almost halfway through this, I'm really sorry, I'm going to form my own Federation. Why is that -9? How about you? Would you like, probably, yeah, form no? -3. Ah, all the armor-bound warriors don't want us in right now. But if we basically get like a defensive pact with them, and probably them as well, it's very likely they will then be like, hey, maybe we will accept this anyway. You need to go here. You're almost there. You need, like, what? 10 more? Defensive pacts have been accepted. Which, in their case, is now -4. Attitude. Are we increasing? No, they are increasing. Okay, hang on. Sidimatus want non-aggression. Daggerfon, non-aggression. This is fine. This is dropping right now because okay, I need to improve relations. Oh, we have someone available. Of course we have someone available. They were working on our Federation experience, so there's that. I want another mining district here. Even though actually this one is more decent for credits because of the strong magnetic field. Plenty of jobs in our capital, so no need to do anything there just yet.
Construction completed.
Yeah, we did not have that yet, that's fine. I do believe we've put our policy to cooperative, so people will like us a bit more. Okay, so now, why is it still dropping by 6?
Completed.
Nope, it's going up now. Foreign Federation is at -5. If we build more ships, that should be helpful too. We don't have destroyers yet, but I think I can build like 5 of each corvette type, I suppose. I'm definitely swap this for a shipyard. Oh, we lack just a little bit of alloy for 10 of them in total. 10 more corvettes. That should increase our relative strength. They're at -6. Opinion, but yeah, we are improving. Aren't we improving with them? Fax Klanga down here. Autocracy north of us. Oh, we have 2 in the autocracy. And we have 1 in the Ildar. I'm gonna move from the Fax Klanga then, actually. 2 in each should be fine for the time being. Come on, level up. A few more to go. Okay, there are exactly 6 things left to check in here, which is spot on perfect. Amazingly enough. And then we would still be able to go to Groman and do the same there.
System survey concluded.
What are we doing? Do we
A
still...
new world of opportunities awaits.
-3. See, we built a couple of corvettes, 2 of them,
Research concluded.
and the power is already evened up. Out of these, oh, I really want... Well, we have so much research jobs available from our... Oh...
Construction
Now,
completed.
that might suck for us. They just rivaled each other. Which one is the stronger one?
Knowledge is
actually,
the
it
key
is
to the universe.
the Ildar.
System survey concluded.
Also, they are Xenophile and they are Spiritualist. So I'd rather get with the... Why is their opinion drop so far? Is it because I like the rivals? Well, in that case, I'm going to break our defensive pact with them. Break our research agreement as well.
Opportunities awaits. We are being hailed.
No, go away. I just broke that. Let's grab adaptive bureaucracy. Let's start re-improving with the city Matus from the autocracy.
We have detected an anomaly.
We are receiving a weak signal from the surface of this world. The source appears to be some kind of tracking beacon. In that case, we are going to be... The reason why I then picked the Eldar is because I want that ruined mega shipyard. So we're probably just gonna be attacking them instead. If it works... Right. Excellent, look at that, look at that. Level 5. A small short-range transmitter has been located on the surface of Terrazon 1. It appears to be an ancient survey marker, placed here eons ago to mark a large deposit of precious metals. The miners it was meant for evidently never arrived, as the deposit is still there. Well, let's just hire a new leader. Ooh, no. A meticulous leader can go and auto-explore. The Leafy Warbler has recovered an elongated metal box from the surface of Gomesa 6A. Clusters of small perforations on 5 sides lead Science Officer Lapoa Semu to believe it's not a container, but some sort of aerosol dispersal device. Initial tests seem to confirm their suspicions, as trace aromatics still emanate from the object. A special project has been issued to confirm whether this might be an information-carrying device constructed by some alien race communicating primarily through the secretion and reception of atmosphere-borne chemical compounds, which is a long and very convoluted way of saying smells.
Situation log has been updated.
Well, in that case, you can check that before you continue on your other exploration. Because there's actually, how long is that? It's only 30 days. Then you do it. You go back to auto exploration. Cancelled the previous order of auto exploration for some reason. That's fine though. Acceptance is exactly 0 right now. Oh, we can almost do this. Foreign Federation is at 0, and we are improving
The
relations.
special project has concluded.
So there's a very good chance that our relations will be good enough to actually do this again. The box is indeed a document of a sort. Science Officer Leposim admits that they had been hoping for a historical record or some other kind of codex significant to whatever culture left it behind, but they were disappointed. The true nature of the aromatic box seems to be a collection of fairly short narratives which, going by the rapid changes in odor towards the end of each sequence, are intended to surprise or be interpreted as comedic. The techniques used to store and reproduce specific smells is of some interest, but the tales it tells are not. The crew of the Leafy Warbler are left with the uncomfortable feeling that they have unwittingly become intimately familiar with certain gaseous byproducts of alien digestion smell like. However, Leposimu is unwilling to speculate as to why the box was dumped on this frozen hellscape of a planet. We basically just found a fart box. And they have now rivaled back. Still at 0. If we form a commercial pact,
System
that might
survey
actually give us
concluded.
enough of a boost to
Construction
the
completed.
relationship.
A new world has been colonized.
Okay, we've colonized Valicus something, I believe. Valicus Haunts. Let's build them a mining district. You can go there. And still not enough relations. It changed by +3 last month. Border friction, all the good things. The defensive pact is a plus. Oh, the maximum is at 300. So we need to wait for trust to tick further up.
Knowledge is the key to
Trust
the universe.
is really it. Well, we need to wait a little bit more, or build a little few more ships, and getting destroyers would be a very good way of doing this. Wankward, you need housing, you need... Let's build you a city district and a monument, because, well, you're for unity, even though I kind of want another bureaucratic complex. I'm just going to build one, administrative offices on our homeworld instead.
Construction
I don't want to fall
completed.
too far behind an administrative sprawl, because it's just that good now. We've detected some kind of massive space installation drifting. Yes, just go there. Drifting quietly at the edge of the Roshan system. Although preliminary scans show it to be very old, the structure has an intense power signature. Several smaller structures can be seen floating near the main installation, and all of them appear to be heavily armed. If we are to learn the true nature of this ancient relic, we'll likely have to overpower its defenses through
Evasive
force of
maneuvers.
arms. Hang on, stop. It seems that we are actually out of range here, which is perfect. Which means we can just fly through. Fleet command limit, let's get space combat. But that is, yeah, interesting to say the least. In that case, I need to micromanage them a little bit more before flying them back, obviously.
System survey concluded.
Archaeological site. Archaeologists have unearthed more and more fossilized remains in the valley, and the count is now up to 26 distinct sapient species, none of them native to Visus Haunt. Those fossils that have been sufficiently preserved to determine a cause of death all point towards physical trauma inflicted by blades, spears, or arrows. Not a single specimen appears to have been felled by the equivalent of modern projectile or energy weapons. The ruins of a small structure of some sort have been found near the entrance of the valley. It appears to originate from the same time period as the fossils. Perhaps it will shed some light on things. Well, I hope so too. I honestly hope so too. Are you happy enough? Yes, we can form a federation. Now, because we are... Okay, there are 5 different types of federation. We couldn't show this off because we were invited to join one rather than the other way around. But there's the Galactic Union, which everyone who can form a federation can form. So that excludes the Total War Empires, like the Determined Exterminators, the Fanatic Purifiers, the Devouring Swarms. I believe also Inward Perfection cannot form a federation. But yeah, that's one everyone can do. There's also the Trade League, which either requires you to be a megacorp or have the Merchant Guild's Civic. Trade Leagues are really strong for money, but not so much for other things. Research Corporation requires you to either be a robot or materialist and fanatic materialist. But this is about forming it, I believe, and not about joining it, which is very interesting. And this is good for technology, but less for the other things. The Martial Alliance needs you to be militarist, and that allows you to have a very, very strong navy, but not many other things. And finally, the Hegemony. You must either be a rogue servitor or authoritarian, and this is basically, hey, I'm the boss of this federation and you all suck. Each federation level, which I can show you once we actually form this federation again.
A federation.
And now this is better. Now the map will be a lot more pink going forward as well. So we will be moving an envoy from... probably from them, yeah. So every level of federation has advantages. So the first level for the Galactic Union means diverse ethics impose 50% smaller penalty to cohesion. Now cohesion is random name. It's literally called random name rather than getting a name now. Are you serious? Oh, game. Anyway, because it's a... I think... Oh, we are going to change... Oh, I accidentally put in the space and then it discounted the random name stuff. We just will call it the Galactic Republic. Because there are so many Star Wars memes now going around with I am the Senate because of the galactic community. It's funny, definitely. But yeah, so we're just going to be the Galactic Republic. We are for the good things in the universe. Even if we want a mega structure. Anyway, so the first level, diverse ethics impose smaller penalty in cohesion. This is our cohesion. So members are giving us 0.5 pro in cohesion. We are currently a fanatic egalitarian xenophile. They are fanatic militarist xenophile, which means that we have 2 opposing fanatic ethics in the empire, in the federation. Empire. But yeah, that means that because we have 2 members, we get 0.5 of the... there's 0.5, and soon, at some point, also opposing ethics. Opposing ethics have a worse impact. Well, fanatic militarist and fanatic egalitarian are not opposing ones. Like, fanatic militarism would be opposed to fanatic pacifism. But yeah. Anyway, having diverse ethics will... But because we're both xenophile, it's not that bad. Every level afterwards has 2 perks for members and 1 perk specifically for the president. For a hegemony, this is 2 perks for the president and 1 for a member state. So that's going to be very different to see, but we'll get to perks once we actually get to them. So now we are leading a federation. Here are the members. You can see the ethics and stuff like that. How many envoys we have added to the federation. Our base diplomatic weight. Ours is 200 higher than theirs. And here we have the economic power of each nation. At some point we'll be able to have a fleet. They will definitely vote for that, I bet. Fleet contribution. They currently don't. Here you can see like there are centralization levels for the Federation and other things. So I you could ask, hey, do we want shorter or longer terms for the president? Do we want different types of succession for the president? Voting weight, either by diplomatic weight or by equal voting, that everyone just has a vote of one. War declaration currently needs to be unanimous. Once we have low federal centralization, it could be done by majority vote. Same with inviting members and accepting members. Now it's unanimous, but that can be better. Kicking members is majority vote. I mean, if that was unanimous, then the person who is being kicked could vote against it. That's a bit weird. Free migration, you can basically allow that everyone can migrate between each other rather than having to do the migration treaties. And you can have separate treaties or no separate treaties. So Federation members are prohibited from having research agreements, migration treaties, or commercial pacts with empires outside the Federation. Now, higher levels of these laws usually cost stuff like more cohesion, like going towards a low-level Federation centralization costs 1 cohesion a month, which you have to counter by putting in more envoys. Currently, they don't want us to change any laws, and I don't feel like changing any anyway right now. But that's also going to be it for this episode. I would like to thank you all for watching. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to this channel if you want to keep up to date in the future. Alright, we need an envoy here to do that. They would currently not accept, and also our neighbor would vote no. Are we improving relations again with them? Currently, yes we are. Yes we are. Well, we do need to up our relations again, because we did leave a federation we were in together, and they probably didn't like that. Anyway, I will see you all later.